Hello. More RuneScape time and good stuff. Hello, Frenchie. Hello, Mace. I hope you're both doing good today. Pleasure to see you both. Let's kill some Ice Warriors. Let's get slaying. I love it when people hit something and then just ignore it. It's very convenient. This will still hopefully count towards Slayer, I believe, but it's frustrating that that's how this works. Pleasure to see you too. Good, good. How's stuff been going for you, Frenchie? How's stuff been going? It's obviously been a wee moment. Just a little bit. Because I can't wear my rune body, I'm thinking it's even more important that I get better armor now. It's still so far away. My god. I forgot how goddamn far away better armor is. That might be hard to wing, unfortunately. Don't know if I'm going to be able to make that one happen. Now, ranged is not my ideal thing to use here in terms of getting my combat level up. Hey. Nice. I can wield a chinchomper. Isn't that an animal? But it's still useful because it's my... Yeah, I need 10 more range levels before I'd even get a combat level, which is obviously terrible. It is still my, like, desired playstyle is to use ranged. And this task isn't one I'd really want to do melee, because these guys will mess me up. But it does still help because I do get the hit points. It's obviously at an incredibly slow rate, but it's helpful in the long run. And, I mean, I want to train my Slayer primarily, and I need to do this to get my Slayer level up, so... I can go with a subpar solution, if it means there is a solution, you know. Also makes ranged one of my highest skills now. Nice. Stuff's been going, hanging in there for the most part. Oh, forgive me if I'm muddling my brain right now, but are you all recovered now? I believe there was some unfortunate health complications, right? Of some variety. I might be mistaken. I'm. It's been a long time in general, and my brain is frazzled right now. So forgive me if that's not you or you've already said. There were several. Oh. That's even worse. I got to kill 35 of these guys. Also, because I was able to, I looked up the drop table for them. Fun fact. They can drop a nature talisman. Only if they're above ground. These are not. Obviously, these are underground. And also, it's a Let me just check to make sure I'm looking at the right thing. Yep, a 1 in 1,820. Which is let's say not very good. Hey Weiss, how's it going? Good to have you. Currently you're just dealing with a shoulder injury that will likely need surgery. For the moment you're doing physical therapy to regain your motion. Okay. I hope the physical therapy does wonders. It is usually incredibly good, right? So, fingers crossed for you that it all goes very well. You've been having a rough time of things. You've been having a very rough time of things. It's working a bit. It's a long journey. It does take a long time. Oh, physical therapy, unfortunately. It does wonderful, wonderful things. It does not do them quickly. It's all nice and good when you're watching a movie or something and someone's going through physical therapy and then you time skip like 2 years to the point where they can walk again. You're like, oh look, physical therapy is amazing. Yeah, it took 2 years though. Or however long it takes. You don't get to see that bit. Push through. I believe in you. Oh, multiple coins stacked on top of each other. Hell yeah. You don't know if you're going to add on 2 years of PT? I don't know how long it takes. It's different by injury, right? I just threw a number out there. Getting range of motion back in your shoulder probably doesn't take as long as learning how to walk again, I would imagine. Hello, Rote. How are you? Good to see you. How goes your frontiering? You haven't grinded yet because you're enjoying TFT? Nice. Very nice. It takes a very long time to learn how to walk again, is what I'm seeing. Very, very long. Yeah, you said you already had a new favorite in the new set, right? What's the benefit that it gets? I haven't played TFT myself, but I do know bits and bobs for it. Good morning, Ramhard. How are we doing today? Not very well. I was like, today is gonna be a great day. I slept really well. And then like an hour after I woke up, my stomach has just been hell the whole time. So now I'm just like, kill me. But I've got RuneScape. I'm hoping RuneScape is gonna give me strength by the halfway mark. And then maybe if I have some strength, I will play 9 Souls. If I don't have any strength, I'm just gonna play RuneScape the whole time. But I am gonna end an hour early. Because I need to go pick up a very important thing from the post office, and it closes at 8, so that's a bit awkward. But I wanna play 9 Souls when I'm strong. When I have strength in my body, you know, because it's a very fun game, and I don't want to be like, 9 Souls. I want to be like, fuck yeah, let's do it. How dare I rob you of stream time? A tone? Technically, I'm already giving more stream time than I have to, Mace. I'm already atoning for the stuff that I didn't even need to atone for because it wasn't my fault. The champs get HP, AD, and AP per second for 8 seconds, and after 8 seconds they do bonus true damage. Okay, so you're kind of wanting to run like a decent chunky front line, and then you have a whole bunch of people that just explode in damage after 16 seconds. Or after 8 seconds, sorry. They truly just absolutely wreck everyone. Cool. Tell you what, Mace, if I feel good enough tomorrow, I'll start the stream an hour early. How are you doing, Ramhart? How are you doing? The 8 Soul Fighter bonus has a prismatic augment where you get maximum soul power when you defeat 10 players in combat. Does it have like a stacking bonus, or do you mean that you just start with the big benefit straight away? Like the after 8 seconds thing? Because that's a juicy augment, prismatic. Just take this, it's fine. You're doing good? A little hungover after an impromptu spoon strip. Dude, that place is dangerous. If you're someone who likes to go out and likes to have some drinky drinks, an impromptu Weatherspoons visit is a dangerous thing. It's the 11 AM stream. Who doesn't want streams to start at 11 o'clock in the morning? It's the perfect time for them. Samira and Gwen. Right. Hello, Skullbot. How are you, Skullbot? Good to see you. A medium scroll clue. Scroll box. I already have one, apparently. Neat. Dude, I really like this. It's a cool mechanic. Cool mechanic. 4 pictures in as many hours. Yeah, that would do it. Was a good night though. I imagine so. I imagine it was. It's a perfect day for you, for me to not be feeling as energetic as well then, because I'm not like I'm just like, we're playing RuneScape and it's very calm. Remove the shield? Oh yeah, the shield is does it give a detriment? I didn't think it did. I'll have a look in a minute. Or was it the one that gave the least detriment? Is that why I've got it on? It might be the least bad. Yeah, it doesn't have a ranged negative. I have no attack negative, actually. I think that's why I picked it. Unless, like, there's some sort of thing as in, because you don't have the shield on, you're technically two-handing the crossbow instead, sort of thing. That I don't know about. First name Al, second name Cole. Even if it's only kite shields. I think that's specifically why I don't have a kite shield. Because I was like, it's not as good in terms of defense having a square shield. But it doesn't remove the attack benefit. You're so sleepy and everything hurts. Do you have the capacity to go to sleep now, Weiss? Don't know what your day looks like. It seems like a great excuse to have a little kip if you've got the chance. You don't like sleeping if it's not in the night? That's fair. That is fair. The ADHD decides to fuck up your sleep schedule for 3 months. Does it not just randomly decide to do that anyway? That seems like the type of thing it would do. Okay, it does. Yeah, you don't need to encourage it. I was gonna say, that seems like something that would just happen nonetheless. You went climbing for 10 days in a row and you're wasted. Yeah, climbing 10 days in a row will do that. Holy shit, by the way. How did you even have the strength to keep doing that after, like, the 3rd day? How are you not just noodle arms and noodle legs? The new 21 Pilot album is in 7 weeks. I can't wait to hear about that incessantly from 2 different sources. You see, I'm mentally ill, so I don't care about being wasted and go anyway. Ah. That will do it. That's very unwise. For not being in immense pain. I've already gained like 3,000 experience. This shit's so quick. 30,000 experience an hour at this rate. Damn. What am I farming for? These guys are my Slayer task. And I am trying to get higher combat level. And so, because for higher combat level I need to kill things anyway, I might as well just do Slayer. Because you get it by killing things. What I am primarily after is a nature talisman. But, yeah, that's not happening, basically. Is the long and the short of that? I'm not getting a nature talisman. It can drop from these guys. Because I killed 100 of them so I could look at their drop table. It can drop from these guys, but it can only drop from these guys above ground, and I'm underground. And even once it can drop from them, it's a 1 in 1,800. So, no. Is the quick answer to that one? No. You haven't played RuneScape since you were 6 or 7, you forgot everything. Yeah, I don't know if normal RuneScape has it, but you can... Oh, my little thingy's in the way. Let me move that up there. You can see down in the bottom left here above the chat bar, I've got a little Ice Warriors and then number 14, now 13. That's how many more of them I have to kill before my task is done. The runes and the gem drops are nice too, though. Yeah, also they drop both seeds and herbs, of which some of the seeds are in fact herbs, so that's crazy useful as well. Considering herb lore is dog shit. Herb lore, let's be fair, herb lore is not so enjoyable to level, let's put it that way. Incredibly useful, and I really need it. But leveling wise, it's not the best. Herblast, yeah. Yeah. However, I need... Where is it? It's under this one. If I get to 38 Herblore and I'm on 31 at the moment, I can make prayer restore potions. And that seems like it would be disgustingly good. Just, like, unbelievably useful. The Cosmic Runes. Such a good drop, man. I got so many of them from these guys. The Nature Runes as well. Oh. Love these guys. They're amazing. Nice thing is, because these guys drop such higher level runes, the fact that I will teleport around and stuff probably actually makes these guys like cost efficient as well. Lore runes as well, especially since I don't have to buy lore runes because they've dropped 10 of them now. Saves me a lot of money. So I spend just a little bit of money on teleportation. Just a little bit. 10 left to kill. How much are they worth, by the way? 46.9 thousand on the Grand Exchange for 131 kills. Pretty nice. Even more lore roots. They're too good to me, man. I love how easy this area is to kill them in as well. It's very convenient. Very convenient. I'm wondering what I should do about my melee stats, though. Because, like, I really want my combat to be level 70. Kind of mostly just so that I can get access to a different Slayer Master, because that might give me different tasks, which would be fun. I don't know if they're considered, like, good or not. I know people rate different Slayer Masters, different levels of, like, goodness. Different Slayer Masters have different tasks. Yeah, good. And presumably higher combat level Slayer Masters have higher level combat task monsters as well. Like, I'm more likely to receive, say, like, dragons or something from the level 71 as opposed to the level 41. Should check real quick actually. Can I grow snake grass or am I not high enough farming? Where's my farming level? It's down there. Is it under herbs? It's not. Snake grass is 61 farming. Oh my god. Whoopsie. And give different amounts and higher tiered monsters. Okay, cool. Another scroll box. Aren't these things like relatively rare? Blue scrolls? Usually I got 2 of them today alone. Old school RuneScape wiki. Ice Knights. Ice Warriors, sorry. A clue scroll medium is either a 100 and 128 or a 1 in 64. It has both of them marked down, I don't know why. Right click and look up loot on them? No, it doesn't. I think I have that turned off. Oh, it's a 1 in 128 because I'm not in the ring. I don't have a ring of wealth on. Crazy. To have the plugin on, it's a good one. Yeah, since I'm not allowing myself to look stuff up until 100 kills, it seems like a... not a silly one to have on as such, but it seems a bit pointless. Because it's going to be there tempting me the whole time, and I'll be like, I can't look it up yet. I'm not allowed. But for normal playthroughs, I can imagine that's fan-fucking-tastic. Get your Slayer task, run to the monster where you need to go kill it, start killing them, and then just right-click, look up the loot. Is there anything cool from this guy? That would be fun. Oh, hello. Lamp. Smithing. It's such a small amount of experience, man. $590 when I need 2,400 for a level. Oi, oi, oi. 2,400? 24,000. I mean, I suppose that is 2,400? It's just a weird way of saying it. I should probably keep these mithril arrows. I don't know if I'll ever use them, but they're good to just have around. Ouch. How many do I need to kill? Oh, 2. 1. One more. Then I'm on to my next Slayer task. Whee. I mean, depending on how atrociously my tasks are, if I get really bad luck / really good luck and just keep getting these guys over and over again, my range level will end up overtaking my melee in terms of combat level progress. I hope not, though. That would be poopy. Yay! A total of 142. And the next one is my 25th task, which, if I remember correctly, that's a special one. I think. I can't recall. I know, I remember that there was like special numbers, but I can't remember what they were. Get me out of this hellhole. Hello, Gianni. How goes the RuneScaping? It goes good. It goes very good. I've just done the Slayer task that I was on of 84 Ice Warriors, so now I get a new one. It's new task, special task. I think it might even be a fancy one. I'm not sure. I have to look at that Slayer tasks. See if I can find a not spoilery thing for it. It's just a bunch of things. I can't see anything there. How goes the you, Gianni? How be you? You're playing some DBD, you poor soul. How's it going? I want this, these, and these. My law runes are looking a lot healthier after doing that. 10th, 50th, 100th, 250, 1,000 for the big ones. Oh, okay. Is that like repeating? So every 10, every 50, every 100, every 250, or is it just like the 10th one, the 50th, the 100th? You're testing the new survivor items and perks? New survivor items? What new items is there? I don't want to be up here, I want to be downstairs. They reworked maps and keys and added the fog vial as an item. It's like a smoke grenade. Amazing. That seems crazy. How did they rework maps and keys? Because keys are just like dog shit all the time. Maps are pseudo useful, at least. I'm very slow with all of this equipment on. Assignment, you'll explain later. Sure thing, sure thing. Good luck with your match, if that's what you're going into. New task is to kill 40 basilisks. I need a mirror shield. I'm pretty sure I have a mirror shield. Where were the basilisks again? Wasn't it in the Relica one? Over up in here. Yeah, they are. I'm amazed I can remember that. That's crazy. Teleport to Camelot? Boink. And then... I think I can probably use melee for these guys, because if I remember correctly, there wasn't really a good safe spot anyway. I'll keep this on me so I can teleport away when I'm done. Don't need that. Give me bonk, 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 bonk. You, not you, unfortunately, because I'm going to be using the mirror shield. That's a full gear setup, I think. It is. You like Basilisk? They have a clog. A clog. I've got some food on me. I've got a decent amount of prayer. All is good. A collection log? Oh, really? Mystic Hat Light. It can drop from them? Neat. Oh, I've already got one of these, apparently. Iron Boots. Cool. Rude. A clog. I thought you were gonna say it's like some sort of way that you can safe spot them because they get like too many of them line up in one spot of the area and then they get clogged up like a toilet or something. But that makes more sense that it's a collection log. Be funny. I thought it was a really funny name for like, yeah, you know, clog strats. Enemies are just turds waiting to be killed. Oh god, these guys are quite high level actually. I thought this was going to be fine, but maybe it won't be. Ugh. 75 hit points, they're so tanky. They're chunky monkeys. Seems like I might be okay on the damage front. It's only hit me once so far. My hit rate isn't very good. Maybe I should go to accurate. Yeah, this might not be great for melee. That big boy hit of a 9. Thankfully, this exists. Also, the accurate was definitely a good idea. I'm hitting so many more attacks now. I was hoping I was going to be able to make my max hit a 10 before I switched over to accurate and maybe defense, but apparently no such luck. I wish I could like sync up my attack and the enemy's attack, because we seem to have the same attack speed. because then I could put like big boy strong attack onto the quick prayer as well. But that's a little bit too head involved right now, I think. This can take a long time, eh? Not only are these guys tanky, but I'm just not hitting hard. Not hitting often, I should say. 5,000 before I get a level. Oh, I wonder if they're just resistant to the attack style that I'm using. Oh, I need the thingy. What do you need for the thingy? Two body runes and 2 mind runes? Okay. It's so slow. I'm just gonna try and do some stabs, just to see how it goes. It does not seem to be better. If anything, it seems to be worse. By like a lot. But that also might just be because I'm losing 3 levels of accuracy. Is there like a thing relatively nearby? There's not a shop up here? That's so weird. Okay. Someone remind me to get rid of these things later. What information does it give you though? Because I don't know. Is it called Monster Inspect? Monster Inspect. It gives you the combat level, their current hit points, their current attack, defense, strength, magic, ranged. So it doesn't tell you their... Oh yeah. It gives you the stab, the slash, the crush bonus. It does give you their crush bonuses. Okay, let me do this then. I'm gonna look their defensive stuff up. And then I'm gonna get rid of the stuff for the monster examine later. They have 0 crush resistance. But they have really high defense. It unfortunately seems like range is the best thing to use against them. Or crush, but range I have so much attack for. I'll go have a look at what my options are. I'll teleport back, and maybe I will end up using range against them, unfortunately, because this is untenable, unfortunately. This is terrible. It's taken a really long time. You're back. Welcome back. Had some lunch? Nice. I hope it was tasty. Let me teleport to Camelot again. And then we'll have a look at what I've got for options. I have plus 35 melee strength. And it's hard to look at that because it's actually going to be wrong. Because the weapon will add a lot. Maps can show the auras of windows and pallets? Oh, okay. Does change the need for windows of opportunity, yeah. I seriously only have a steel mace, I don't have a mithril mace? Oh. God damn it. Yeah, it's terrible. I should just use ranged. The weapon mace, not you. Unfortunate, but I'm gonna have to use ranged. Why'd they have to go and name that damn medieval weapon after you, eh? It's just not reasonable. Keys can open chests instantly. Okay, that actually is semi-decent. It's not good, but it's semi-decent. Can also aura read on teammates or the killer, depends on add-ons. They've been able to do that all the time, right? Okay, interesting. Interesting. For some reason I thought the basilisks were a lot lower level than this. I didn't realise they were like level 60, that's insane. I'm gonna be able to look up basilisk drop tables. Yay! You're sad they nerfed Franklin's demise for the killer though? Oh, what did they do to it? It was used to negate medkits. Yeah, when the team brings like 6 medkits. Despite the fact there's only 4 of them. It no longer depletes charges. Oh, so it's shit then. They've completely removed the entire point. It definitely could have done with the rate at which the charges deplete being nerfed, like significantly, but the fact that it doesn't at all is really bad. Like the rate at which the charges deplete could have been a third of what it was, to be honest. And that would have been fine. Still would have been really useful. That's a real bummer. This is so much quicker. Oops. As always, there's lots of bugs with the update. Oh god. Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't make it so that, since they messed around with Franklin's Demise and how it does charges on items, that there isn't a bug where it just instantly maxes the item charges instead. Every time you hit someone and they drop it. Even if it was already empty. Hey Veliax, I am farming the old Slayer level. And also trying to get me combat level up at the same time. I've got a bit of a tri-purpose going on at the moment. I am trying to complete the Lumbridge Medium Diaries. And the only ones I've got left are to Fairy Ring somewhere. And to get a Slayer task from Sheldar, which requires 70 combat level. So I kind of primarily want to train my combat level, so do Slayer at the same time, because why not? Oops. Got distracted on my prayer flicking. And also... also... I have been cursed with my Fairy Tail requirements, because this account's an Iron Man. I need a Nature's Talisman. And I have at least set a personal rule on myself that I'm not allowed to look up any drops. Ooh, money. Until I've killed 100 of the creature. So I'm just praying that one of the Slayer monsters that I can kill at the moment drops Nature Talismans. And does so. The Unguided YouTube series? I have not. 132 coins. Hell yeah. Are we actually linked up on the same tick right now? No, we're not. I attack slower than it, actually. Bro only remembers back at 07 and tries to get a quest cape without Runelight or the wiki. You get stuck a lot. Yeah, that's fair. Some of the quests are really confusing, man. I've this is functionally like my first playthrough of the game, so I don't really know anything at all. And I've turned off the plugin for quests. It's so cryptic sometimes, man. So incredibly cryptic. So that person is very brave. Because I at least will be like, I give up. I'm looking it up. That seems like a really fun series. Especially if you have good knowledge of the game. He got friend body blocked. Friend body blocked for the win. Traitor Basilisk. No, yes, good job, Traitor Basilisk. Stay here. No! Parts which should take him 10 minutes to take him a week. Yeah. Don't blame him. I genuinely would still be stuck on some of the older quests if I didn't either look it up or have people help me and give me hints and stuff. Because sometimes it just feels like so illogical. Like, why on earth would you ever do this? And then at other times it's so like ridiculously simple that you don't think of it. It's nuts. I like it though, it's fun. Keeps you on your toes. Have I watched Swamplanetics? I have watched bits of it. However, it was so long ago that I don't really remember anything other than the fact that there's a thing in the game called the Theatre of Blood. It's basically all I remember. And fuck Mauritania, I suppose. I remember that. But that's mostly my own personal experience with Mauritania. Fuck Mauritania. Place is a butthole. It's just one big pulsating butthole. These guys drop a lot of money. Nearly 1,000 gold. What are those creatures? Can you not tell? They're basilisks. Look at them. They're so beautiful. Watch out for Death Blow. Is that Basilisk in Elden Ring? I don't even remember. Yeah? Oh. Slash curse. An adamant full helm? What? What? These guys could drop an adamant full helm? Yo, sweet. That's sick as hell. By the way, can you carve a hardcore card from the tail? I don't believe so, no. Congratulations on your Rathalos hardcore though. I think hardcores are only from the body. And from your friendos. Not that your friendos give you cards, but on Frontier Forward. On Frontier Zenith. That Basilisk ate a dude, he pulled his skull from his guts. At least I got a sweet helmet out of it. Wash it off, it's as good as new. Mech skull, after doing the combat. I'm torn between lots of different things. Be honest. My ultimate goal on this account is I want to get myself a fire cape because it's animated. That's it. Because it's animated, I want it. And I know it's a lot. I probably don't comprehend the full extent of how much it is, but I know it takes a lot of time and it's very hard to do and stuff. But I don't really understand what like levels or gear or any of that stuff you need, so I like it that way. I want to kind of go into it blind. So I don't know, I'm kind of torn between maybe trying to get my crafting level up. But I'd have to get it up by a shitload. I've got to go up, like, what, 15 levels? To get to Green Dragonhide body? So I can get full Green Dragonhide? to have better ranged armor. Or I have a bunch of like smaller tiny goals that would help towards it as well. That I could also work towards. I'm a bit split at the moment. Nice. $24 left. How many of them I killed now? I gotta kill 11 more and then I can look up the drop table. I've got full health so I can afford not to prayer flick for a moment. Pay attention to chat instead. Crossbow and shield combo is kind of cool. Yeah, I like it, because the crossbow is only one-handed, which is really neat. This isn't the shield I would normally have, but it's a cool shield. It's a nice thing to be able to do. Is this my only account? It is indeed, yes. It's functionally my first time playing the game, my only account. I know nothing, and it's an Iron Man. What does the shield do exactly? So this shield specifically is a mirror shield. So what it does is it stops the basilisks from giving you humongous debuffs. Otherwise, in general, they just give you defensive, so it's harder for the enemy to hit you. Welcome to your new addiction. I do love this game to death. It's very, very fun. I'm nearly 11 days in, so what would that be? 264 hours. Minus 7, so I'm on 257 hours. At the moment. And all I want to do is play more. Just want to play more all the time. It's so enjoyable. I am wondering, when I eventually get to and obtain my fire cave, if I will still desire to play, because that's going to be interesting. Oh my god, I'm getting torn up. If I'm going to want to keep going, or if I'm going to be like, yeah, that was my goal and I'm done. Because I know there's like so much more after that. People call that like the first goal. Infernal Cape? Someone said that was like really, really, really hard. Because it's an upgrade to the fire cape, yeah? Extremely? Fuck that. To give some context, I died to Obor like 4 times. With equipment that's better than you can get on free to play. So, probably don't stand much chance against the fire cape to talk about anything else, but yeah. Look at that dude in his sweet armor, the dragon armor. That's sick as hell, my man. I mean, maybe if I become that hyper obsessed by the game, you know, maybe I complete my first main goal that I've set out for myself, and then it devolves into this ever deepening spiral of having to set harder and harder goals, you know, as what happens sometimes. Who knows? Who knows? You love this game for being chill as AFK as you want it to be, or as sweaty as you want it to be. Your progress is forever. Yeah. That's the thing I really like, is that even if I'm like, sometimes feel like I'm wasting my time because I may be meandering around a bit and I'm not sure what I'm doing and I'm kind of just like messing around with lots of small tasks. You know, until I hit level 99 in a skill, arguably it's always going to be useful. Oh, I needed one of those because I used the other one. Yeah, nice. I used it for the Blessed Axe for the quest. The quest for the accumulator, so getting another one is really good. Thank you, Basilisks. They drop so much mithril stuff, they're really cool. I like them. Oh, God. I would, to be entirely truthful, I would really, really like to kill more enemies, like more bosses and stuff. These things are Turoths, apparently. They look kind of horrifying, I'm not gonna lie. They're level 85 though, so I probably won't be seeing them for a hot moment. Drops jaw. I'm assuming this draw is incredibly rare if it's that's enticing. They're like creatures from Spore. You're so right, they really do. They do look like some randomly generated Spore monstrosity. Even the way they move and everything. And the mouth, yeah, just being like a bunch of teeth and nothing else. What a wild game Spore was. Absolutely wild game. But I love the herbs. I love the herb drops, the herb lore experience. Basilisk is so good. Give me more Basilisk tasks, please. You wish they made a proper sequel to it. It would have been good, yeah. Spore feels like one of those games where it's like so in the modern day functionally hard to get it greenlit because it's like, who the fuck is gonna play this? And it's like, us, we're gonna play it. We're gonna play the shit out of it, but from a developer perspective, it's so much work and probably so fucking expensive. The idea was great, wasn't fleshed out enough. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. The Bracelet of Slaughter? No, no, I do not. Sounds horrifying, though. No, I don't think I really have any of the bracelets because my crafting level isn't very high. I don't know if I made a ruby bracelet. $74. I love the double friend block going on here. This is amazing. This is amazing. I approve of this. Oh, mistimed that one. We're about to get another range level up as well, which is super nice. I have to get rid of 2 mind runes and 2 body runes when I go back as well, because I used the monster spell that gives you information about them, but I didn't. I just looked it up on the wiki instead. Because I didn't want to run back and get the runes. Just gonna tank you for a bit, because I've killed 100 basilisks now. Basilisk. What do we got? Mithril axes? They can drop mithril kite shields, that's pretty cool. Mystic Hat Light is a 1 in 512. Rune Dagger, I think I've already had from them. They can drop runes very rarely. It's cool. Lots of herbs. Lots and lots of herbs. A 1 in 42 of adamant ore. Fun. Oh, speaking of runes. They can drop a basilisk head of 1 in 2,000. Jesus. Neat. Very cool. It extends your task. Sometimes the kills don't count. Oh, okay. Please no spoilies though. I like to find stuff out for myself where I can. Or lock myself behind arbitrary things, like once I've already got it, I can look it up or something like that. Expeditious is the opposite. That just seems bad. I don't want that. Is tomorrow for you? Tomorrow's Friday, right? Then yes. For you in the morning part tomorrow. Yeah. 56 range. Happy days. Good shit. Once again, this task doesn't really help me towards my combat level other than the hit points, but that's fine. Oh, I should really set up Fire Emblem. I don't have my Switch in here. Whoops. Make sure that works still. My Elgato. I never moved it. I've got the slots for charger. Yeah, I did. Cool. You need to get that set up as well, Mace. Nah, you don't. No, you don't. You're too close to quit. It's not about quitting, Mace. It's about taking a temporary break. So that you actually feel a desire to play rather than an obligation. You've had one? Not long enough for you, you haven't. I feel like. Yeah, tomorrow and Saturday will both be for you. And Fire Emblem Engage afterwards. Have I done any bosses? I've done Obor. I think that's it. Depends on how you view Barrows. I did Barrows. It took me like 5 attempts of running back and forth and dying, but I did manage to get 1 6 brothers clear. You fear you'll never truly have a want for it? Then why play it? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Seven more basilisks. But yeah, only Obor and Barrows. I haven't done any other bosses because I don't know where they are, really. They're not really things you stumble across a lot of the time, right? I know there's one called Scurious that I think I would have the capacity to do. I know there's one called like Brapholiter? Something? But I don't have the key for him. You have to kill Moss Giants for that, I think. He's stuck. He's too fat. He can't get through the hallway. You want to be gong up at least once to avenge Small Mace's attack up Small. Try Scurious, yeah. I do want to try Scurious. I'm just scared. I'm scared to go around taking on bosses without having a chance at beating them, you know? It feels like I wouldn't have a chance of beating it. Maybe I would, I don't know. That's why most of the time I haven't really fought a boss unless someone has forced me to, with the channel points. That's why I did Barrows as well, because I was forced to. Forced to attempt it. Four more basilisks left. I'm actually relatively close to a hit points level, which is cool. I got relatively full health again. Nice. I can take a little bit more damage. You didn't understand the skill system? Do you just get further than all attack up? Let me grab as many pieces of that as possible, and you were very proud. And yet somehow, despite going through attack up, you only ended up with attack up small. Yes. I suppose a lot of it does require decorations and stuff. It's not a terrible way to do it if you you know, pay attention. You should make a G-rank set of attack up small only for GOG. You can fucking solo him at that point as well. I ain't fucking helping you with that. You're on your goddamn own. GOG's annoying enough to kill when you've got a full squad. I'm sure you've heard half of 92 is 99, yeah, because experience required for every level doubles, every 7 levels. I have. Thankfully, I'm not very concerned. I doubt that going to the Fire Cape is going to be something that requires having 99 in skills, you know? So I think I'll be fine. I don't think I'm going to need a 99. Probably better equipment than I have at the moment, that's obvious, but... You still have a modicum of skill required to be helpful still? You wouldn't be so mean as to do that to you? Oh, I absolutely would. I absolutely would. Boop. I did it. I'm a real boy. Next Slayer task. Hey Phoenix, welcome. How you doing? You should do some Slayer yourself? Hell yeah, my man. Do it. Mr. Meanstar? That's me. Incredibly cruel. You're just man siege weaponry? I don't know if the siege weaponry does decent damage in that fight, to be honest. I've never known. Truly no idea. Oh, got to bury these bones. Do I have a mithril spear? I do. Cool. Whoopsie. Off you pop. I have 3 mithril axes. Cool. He got carried to GOG from attack up small. An adamant full helm is better than an adamant med helm? So add that to the melee stuff. Extra 300 coins as well from the low elves. Good stuff. Hopefully the next task is something I can melee. Otherwise I'm going to need to get 9 more range levels before I even get one more combat level. You did have good weapons, you still sucked though. There's only so many aspects you can emulate. Your sheer 10-year-old incompetency is not among those. 74 lesser demons? What? Ten-year-old you struggle with Baroth and try that thing was your bane. Dude, that thing was hard. I can't remember how old I was when I got tried, but I was around about that age as well. That thing was difficult. That's a lot of lesser demons for your combat level. Yes, 74? I don't even know where I find lesser demons. I know one place, I think. He said to use magic against them. Yeah, I'd rather not do it in the wilderness. It seems like the only good place is gonna be the one that I know, unfortunately. From what I can see on the map. Just over here. Oh, I can take this shortcut through to the Blue Dragons as well, maybe, and then run across and then go over there. Well, that might be dangerous, because the Blue Dragons will probably fuck me up. So maybe run around. Where the hell does this go? What's up here? Blue Dragons? Okay, interesting. I think I can range them through the wall there as well. You misread animated axes. Walk in the room and they're just throwing it down. They're way higher level than me. I can't use melee on them. They're just... poopy. Hello, what a nerd. Holy, you've never seen a gift badge stamped that colour. Oh, dude. Ein is an inexplicable beast. I don't know. I don't know. I can't even tell you what's going on with that. It's beyond human comprehension. It boggles the mind. I'm very appreciative, but it boggles the fucking mind. That's wild. It really is. Just came in because you saw the name, wanted to ask if I was a big hugger. I do like hugs. Hugs are brilliant. And I'm chubby. So I give good hugs, because chubby people give good hugs. Have I hugged Ein? I need to. I haven't. I've not stepped foot in Germany in a very long time, so that would be hard for me to do. I deserves all of the hugs, holy. True dat. True fucking dat. I, 'Cause, 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 Oh, you guys actually attack me still? I'm not eyed on another account, totally not. Ein would have no reservations about just asking for that straight up, I think. A singular coin. Damn, I'm rich. Hello. I'm gonna cheese you through the wall. Bum, 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 bum. You're a fucking dickhead. Can I pull some shenanigans in there, maybe? So I don't have to deal with this bastard. He can't really hit me. I might impersonate a cool person like that. Cool's... You can use cool, yeah. I think your bigger concern might be impersonating a crazy person. I love Ein, but he's crazier. Probably handsome too, and probably sexier. Leave me alone. The cat is fitting. The cat is very fitting. Now it's sus. I think Iron only makes alt accounts for the follow meme. Channel is called Hard Cats Only. That's an amazing name, and also kind of worrying. Oh my god, that's an emote. Holy shit. You guys angry? You are angry. Okay. Do you hit with melee? You do. It's not multi-combat, thankfully. So I can just prayer flick. Just wondering if there's anything else I could do. 79 of these fuckers, by the way. Or however much it was. 74? 74! That's so many lesser demons. Dude, I love the range of emotes. Oh, it's the bottom one. I've seen the bottom one before. That's a good one. Oh, is it one of the hype train ones? It's very good. I didn't know you could use hype train emotes in any channel. For some reason, I thought you could only use them on the channel you obtained them on. But I don't know why. Can he not attack through the fence? No, he can't. So this is just like the cheesiest shit ever. The problem with being on this side of the fence is that this guy comes over and attacks me. And I can only attack one person at a time. Eventually, after 10 minutes, this guy will stop being annoying, but... Ooh, strawberry seeds. Until that point, he's going to be a pain in my butt. It's a black knight with a feather helmet. He's called a black knight as well. They are called black knights. A steel full helm. Interesting. Isn't there a demon one in the mage tower? There is, but it's locked behind a gate that you can't get through, right? And I do actually want to get the loot. Can you befriend him? I don't think so. Do you prefer training here over the new crystal mudcrab? What the hell is a crystal mudcrab? Is my answer to that question. I don't read the updates or anything because I play through the game blind, so I don't know what crystal mudcrab is. I'm just doing Slayer. Is the reason why I'm here. I have to kill 74 lesser demons, so this guy it is. You've got to do 2 quests, and there's a crystal mudcrab you can train off for 10 minutes if you kill it before that time. Oh. I probably don't have the quest done. I would prefer probably not to train on it if it just lives for 10 minutes, though. Because I actually kind of like getting the loot drops and stuff. It feels more personal, you know, rather than just doing some sort of like AFK thingy. I'm sure that's more efficient and effective. But I'm here for a a good time. A good time and a long time, not a boring optimized time. If you can do top 15 damage on it, you can mine it for gems. That's neat. Makes sense considering it's a crystal, I suppose. I would never do that. My damage is poo-poo. Have I not been here for 10 minutes yet? So this knight can stop aggroing on me before I can kill even a single friggin' demon. These guys have got a lot of hit points. Oh. The knights really don't like you, yeah. It's really frustrating as well, because they're... Hey, hit points level. They're level 33. And my combat level is 62.6. If my combat level was 66, they wouldn't attack me anymore. Because I'm more than double their combat level, so they just would not attack me. I hope coming through this fence doesn't reset the, like, aggression timer. Because that would really suck. If that's what's going on. Because I'm, like, technically transitioning to a different area or something, you know? It's actually a cool concept. Yeah, I like it. The level 1s want to kill you for no reason, yeah. Yeah, when you're twice their combat level, they truly accept the fact that they can't beat you anymore, basically. Even though they probably couldn't beat you before that point. there's always a chance, I guess, they could like pick you off if you were low health or something, so they give it a go, but after that point they're just like, I don't want to fuck with that guy. These lesser demons don't really seem to drop anything very fun so far, which is a bit of a shame. Has he stopped? Is he not aggroed anymore? It seems like he might be calm. Thank fuck for that. Now I just need to kill 70 more of these, inclusive of this one, which is a lot. Especially when I'm not hitting very hard. Can I start hitting really low, please? Give me one of my big numbers. Give me a 14 or something. I still have my boulder shield on as well, which doesn't actually affect my ranged attack at all, so never mind. Yeah, no, I'm really thankful of RuneScape for that little feature, to be honest, because like you say, it is really annoying when the level 1 bandits for some reason want to kick your ass even though they're clearly horrifically outnumbered. Do enemy NPCs sometimes attack each other? I don't think I've seen that so far, but also I don't believe I'm terribly too far into the game, so there might be instances of it happening. Were they attacking each other in the battlefield, the known battlefield? They might have been attacking each other over there. There's some goblins that attack each other in the goblin village. So, in some specific circumstances, yes. This is riveting, by the way. Just killing a dude for offense feels terrible. It feels very cheesy. Zumwalt? Sorry you had to? I don't know what that is, to be honest. At least it doesn't ring a bell. Cheers? Oh, because of the Stein. Yeah, fair. Fair. Oh, the 15. I hit 15s. Yes. My max hit went up. Yay. Skål. Well, it is in Swedish, I believe. I will never be sad about people pointing out the fact that it's a beer stein, though, don't worry. I love it. I think it's fantastic. Someone who doesn't drink alcohol exclusively drinks out of a beer stein. And they only have non-alcoholic drinks from it. It's fucking hilarious. It's so wonderful. 15! 2 15s in a row! He's a madman! 3 15s! Oh my god. He's a murderer. The rage is taking him. He just keeps hitting him. Good lord, man, what happened? Keep doing it, though. It's fantastic. Yes. I wonder when I'll get up to a 16 hit. I don't know if Rapid puts my actual, like, level up at all. Drinking water from a Coke glass? Yeah, exactly, right? It's so wonderfully silly. This is one way to kill lessers, yeah. It's perfect as well because unlike the lesser demon that's trapped at the top of the mage's tower, because there's one up here as well, right? Over in this place, there's one trapped upstairs that you can't, it can't hurt you, it's behind a fence as well. But because there's this little gate here, as long as you have the agility level, you can get all the loot as well. Perfect. They don't drop fantastic stuff, seemingly, but hey, you know, I'm not going to turn my nose up at coins. And alcohols as well. You're fighting volcanic creatures? Interesting. Are there greater demons? There is. I think I've killed one. I think I had to kill one as part of a quest recently, actually. Maybe I didn't. Maybe that was a lesser demon. I do believe that it's greater demons, though. See if there's any down here. Greater demons, there you go. Over here. Thanks for the kebab. Mysterious old man appears, gives you kebab, leaves, does not elaborate. Incredibly questionable decision to be like, that strange old man just gave me a kebab, and then just nom it. Surely not poisoned. Hopefully not. I'm gonna get a thingy level from this soon. That's nice. I'm already halfway towards another ranged combat level. Holy shit, I'm leveling up so quickly. Doing this? Dude, maybe it's not even a problem that it's gonna take 9 ranged levels to get to switch over for my main combat thing. Main combat style. I'm leveling so fast. I say that 9 range levels is going to be double the experience that I'm currently on, so it will take a long time at that point. 7 levels would be at 400,000, so yeah. Ranged magic, for whatever reason, doesn't raise combat well. It's because there's 1 skill instead of 2, right? That's why. And they're probably like more powerful in general as well. How does your character fit through that gap? With 70 agility, that's how my character fits through that gap. singular melee skill grants you more experience to combat level. Yeah, it is weird. It's very, very strange. I assume there's some sort of reason for it, maybe, but who knows? Is it really based on agility? Yes. This is a shortcut on the map. It's called Loose Railing at level 63. We go into agility, and then shortcuts. The Taverley Dungeon Lesser Demon Fence shortcut. If I did not have the agility level, I could not go through this. Which is why I'm never really too sad about being made to level agility. Because it just unlocks shortcuts. Like I recently got level 70 agility. And that gives me the ability to go over these rocks, which takes me down here. Which means I'm immediately in contact with blue dragons. So if I ever want to kill dragons, I have a super quick way to get to them now. Does certain gear decrease agility? I don't believe so, but I don't know. I don't think it decreases it, but what it does is it makes you heavier, and your weight in your inventory and on your person determines how quickly your run energy depletes. You can see this says like a minute. I weigh 37 kilograms, and it would take me a minute and 20 seconds before I ran out of run energy. If I kill this guy real quick. If I drop all of this, I now only weigh 28 kilograms, and it's a minute 28 instead. Because agility also determines run. Logic. I believe mostly how quickly it recharges, but I think it does actually also determine how quickly it depletes as well. There's a set called Graceful that you can equip, which reduces your weight for every piece that you have equipped. So that allows you to run around with like a full inventory, and you will still be able to run like unimpeded. It's comical that you can make your conjured zombie explode on your enemies. That's the good shit. Level 47 Slayer. I can now kill brine rats. Whatever the fuck they are. Nice. Slayer level. You can be a necromancer. In RuneScape 3 you can, yeah. In this game, there is some, like, necromantic spells, but the only thing they do is revive an enemy so that you can fight the enemy again. And then for killing that enemy, you get given shitloads of prayer experience. And it's really helpful. I think it is Arceus spells, basic reanimation. All the way up to master reanimation. Skill came out 2023? That's so recent, what the fuck? I think old school RuneScape hasn't had a skill added to it for an incredibly long time, but they are thinking of no, it's not even thinking about it anymore. There's one in testing to be added soon-ish now, which is going to be sailing. Which just works as like shortcuts around the map again, as far as I'm aware. But like fast travel, functionally. I believe. I'm not sure. It's very cool. There's one slot left on the bottom right where the total level thing is. Yeah, but where does the total level go? Then the total level's got to go somewhere, and then there's 2 more rows. And then you need to add 2 more skills. You hope that balances things out where teleports aren't useless. I'm gonna imagine that teleports will perfectly retain their usefulness. Because teleports take you directly to cities most of the time. Or directly to villages. Whereas sailing is going to require you to be on the shore, and it's going to have to take you to another shore. And you get teleports kind of organically from leveling up magic, which you're going to want to do just to be able to do magic damage anyway, right? Or like enchant things, or high alch, or low alch, or whatever. Whereas sailing is going to be a lot like agility, I feel. Where like, yeah, you can level up agility, but it's mostly just convenient. Which symbol is the Slayer level? The skull with the little sword stabbed into it down here. I only get Slayer experience when I kill one of them. So you'll see it pop up in a moment here. When I kill this guy. So I got ranged, health, and then Slayer. Drink your agility. Thank you, Raka, and welcome. Hello, how are you? I will kill this one lesser demon, and then I will begin heading over. Thank you. I have a new course to go to now. It's Polna Beach. Do not log out. Which I believe was in the desert, right? Jesus. Screwed that up really badly. Yeah, it's down here. So I can take the carpet to Polna Beach. And then run around the rooftops. Hopefully better experience an hour than the previous course, so that's going to be very upsetting. Very upsetting. Home telly. Let's go over into Alcarids. You don't think the XP per hour ever goes down for rooftops? Good. Because that would be really shitty if it did. I'm so glad I don't have to pay to go through this gate anymore. Those lesser demons were not very good for loot. They were good for experience because they're so chunky, but yeah, all of this can go in here. Even the staff. Fuck it. Wait, does Polnavich have a bank? It does not keep the stuff. OSRS is a whole different game nowadays because it's not really the RuneScape you grew up with yet. It's not old school RuneScape at all. It's really, really different. It's really fun though. I still love it to death. I don't know how people who had the child nostalgia would feel about it, but I like it. I don't know if I'm gonna need a water skin, but I'm gonna grab one just in case. Should call it not OSRS. I really like that it does well enough that it gets updates and stuff though. That's nice. You played RuneScape in actual 2007 and you have no desire to play old school? That's fair. My genuine biggest problem with old school is that they just... all of the updates at endgame and it's just silly. You know? And I understand why they do it, because the people who stick around are the ones that you pay for your membership and stuff, so you want to add stuff for them because they're the ones that make you money, but what the fuck? It's the start of this thing. Oh, I climb on this basket? There we go. Christ. Oh, you're Aladdin now? Yeah, you just casually become Aladdin for a little bit. I need to do this. Start my actual timer, because I kind of forgot about that bit, to be honest. 30 minutes, go. Bomb. Grab the banner. Gee, what is this course? Oh my god. New parkour? New parkouring. So fresh. Where does this course end? What the fuck? Normally they go around in some sort of loop that puts you near the end again, but this is like nowhere near. Damn. You've completed a hard task in the desert area. Your achievement diary has been updated. The only thing I can complete hard tasks is in fucking agility. Like, it's genuinely the only thing I've got hard tasks in is agility. Alcorida's dope. Alcorida's pretty neat. It was during the time when it was one of the biggest games in the world at the time. Alongside World of Warcraft, yeah. I mean, it's doing pretty good for itself again now, right? I think I saw like 200,000 players online or something at some point on a thing that someone had put somewhere. Very indescript, I know, but it's just like the highest player count it's been for a really long time, or if not ever. Have I already got this much experience? There's a lot of WoW players randomly converting for some reason. Is that for some reason? WoW doesn't give a shit about them anymore. So they're like, I want to play something else, and they play this, and they're like, oh my god, it's something new. I've not played something new in ages. How much experience do I get to finishing this? 540, holy shit, that's so much. All the WoW streamers are dipping their toes into RuneScape. Oh, are they? Damn, there goes my niche that I thought I'd carve for myself as a complete newbie randomly playing the game in 2025. Fucking streamers. Bringing in new players from their viewers. Yeah, exactly. Parkour reminds you of Aladdin, the platformer for the PS1, with the like white buildings and everything. Very over the top jumping as well, I imagine. All the Final Fantasy XIV players say they hate the new expansion, yet they keep playing Final Fantasy XIV. I mean, if you sin League players, just because people say they hate games, it doesn't stop them from playing them. It's basically League's entire player base. It's people who hate playing it. Yeah, and jumping on palm trees, nice. I think I've about got camera positions correct for this course at this point, which is nice. I just want to reset my experience so that we get an accurate representation of experience an hour from this course. Sounds like Dead by Daylight and Destiny 2 as well, yeah. I've found that Dead by Daylight is actually very fun if you play it a lot all at once, and then as soon as you start to be sad by it, you just leave it alone for ages again. And then you play it again, and then you're like, oh man, this game's so fun. And then it starts to get really frustrating, and you're like, cool, I'm out. It's brilliant. It's basically what I do with Frontier as well. League is always miserable. Doesn't matter how many updates they've done. If anything, it just gets worse the more updates they do. Vengeful Ghost has been treating you well from Necromancy. They heal you for a percentage of the damage dealt. That's really good. Really freaking helpful. It's the strat for DVD, yeah. $57,000 an hour? I wonder if that's right. Because it's going to get a big boost when I get to the end. 55,000 an hour would be amazing. $64,000. Yeah, it seems like it's going to be like 55,000 an hour. That's so good. This long run is so upsetting though. Damn, that's a big boost compared to the last course, which was like what, 44,000? Wiki says 52,300. Okay, cool. What do you mean you can't reach that? $52,300. So I'll probably get about 51,000. So it's only a 7,000 experience increase. It's not as good as I thought it was. Never mind. Woof. Still nice. Nice to have a fresh visual, more experience income. Quite frankly, sick of Sears Village at this point, so I will take it. You want to play Aladdin again? Just thinking about it. That's a really awkward place for the thing to be. I like that you can basically just leave your camera facing this way almost all the way till the end. You never finished it, it was so hard. It seems like one of those games that were in that era where it was just like disgustingly difficult for like no reason. The input delay, yep, that doesn't help. That does not help at all. This was a nice little break from just killing stuff constantly as well. I appreciate it. Thank you, Kremi. Grimka. Tick on that request. We just gotta do this for 20 minutes. Grimka. I seem to switch between which one I use, so it's the same with Gianni at the moment. Because I'm like, oh yes, Gando, no. Go away. Oh. Why do they keep giving me all this shit on my block screen? Got it. Got it. No thank you. I already said no thank you to that. Stop offering it to me again. Stupid phones. Candiani. That's a hell of a name. It sounds like a name that a random royal would have in like a fantasy thing. With Italian heritage. Despite that Italy does not exist in this world. Sounds like a stupid student trying to say Gandhi. That as well, yep. Oh! I failed. Okay, you can fail on the first jump on this one. Cool. I'd done so many successful attempts in a row, I honestly kind of just got to the point where I assumed you couldn't fail on this course. I did 11 laps without failing a single thing. I was like, cool, no failures. At least it's on the first jump, that's nice. Hopefully you can't fail like these fucking monkey bars, because that would suck. $540. Such a massive amount of experience. Wiki says only one failable. Nice. That alone makes it so much better than the previous course then. Because the previous course had less experience, obviously, but also had 2 failables instead of 1. So that's huge. Laps here are much slower. You get a bigger chunk at the end though, right? Or like each obstacle on the way is more chunky. They are a lot slower though. I don't actually get that much more at the end. I only get like 100 and something more experience finishing a lap. It's just every obstacle on the way gives me so much more as well. Much higher to compensate, yeah. Laps being slower means it's also way more likely that the timer runs out when I'm halfway around a lap, or just starting one, rather than at a point where I've already finished a lap, which means it will probably get extra laps in all over the place as well, as the timer begins to run out. I've already got 20,000, is that right? I've got 7,000. I thought I had a lot more to do than I did, apparently. It's getting its way to being the highest skill in the list. Because of this. Which is terrifying that it will once again be the biggest one. Because I've not done any mining in ages. Thank fuck for that, by the way. Oh my god, it used to take so much of my time every night. It's very meditative, and I could watch something while I was doing it, but man, it genuinely was like so many hours. Just to not even get anywhere near as far with smithing as I wanted to either, which is so upsetting. What are we looking at? This is done. This is done. This is done. I no longer need to do any of these things. Which is so nice. In my list of stuff. I have, yeah, the Nature Talisman, obviously. Avanto Herb, which I already have. I just need to clean it. The Mortimer Mushroom, which I know how to get. Easy peasy. You're at the place that gives you your fire cape, so that's how you get it. It's the Fight Caves in Karamja, I believe. Right? I think that's correct. So your Slayer task led you? Ah, cool. The Medium Lumbridge Diary, which is what I'm working on. I'm nearly done with it. I actually kind of need the Graceful on to do this course with enough energy left, which is interesting. You might be able to get the cave with no food. I wouldn't be surprised considering you've got such high combat levels and stuff, right? No praise and also no potions. I heard that someone did it with absolutely no damage taken whatsoever, but that was using prayer, so... Oopsie. Symphony combat. Medium Lumbridge. Base 30 on all stats. Would mostly involve leveling rune crafting and construction. Okay, never mind. I don't know if I want to keep going on the Slayer. Maybe I should. It's been a nice little break doing this. If you lose, you're gonna rematch with food and such. Good idea. Good luck. It takes a while, so... Oh. You just got to 99 Ablor this morning. Yo. Good shit. Good shit. Can make a lot of fancy potions. Yeah, I could imagine. I've got 51 cooking for better stats as a food option. I'm just trying to think in my head what are things that I want to do. Before I take on... Or at least attempt to take on the fight caves myself. Because I have no idea how difficult it is, right? Other than just... The only indication I have of how difficult it is, which scares the absolute shit out of me, by the way, is that if I am not mistaken... If I go to the achievement diary for Karamja, I think it's an elite task. Equip a fire cape or an infernal cape. And I am currently struggling with the combat level required in order to do medium Lumbridge. So yeah. Or become a champion of the fight pits. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot. I'll figure it out. Your ghost is the only reason you're able to go far without your inventory. Oh yeah, because it heals you. True. True. That would be super helpful for that. Yoink. Jump to drying line. These poor people who live in that house that just get all these adventurers' footprints all over their drawing. Not the best place to live. I am genuinely, like, astonished, by the way, that this agility bar, I have seen, like, actually so much movement in it since I started doing this. I'm so used to it just, like, not moving at all after doing the full thing. Or at least what it feels like, and I've done like a third of it in one go. Actual leveling? Let's have a look at my experience. Currently listed at 50,000 an hour. Instead of 44,000 an hour is what I was getting from the previous one. So it's only a little bit more. But it's a lot more consistent because of the lack of extra failure condition. Okay. So 25,000 per redeem, functionally. That would still require 3 redeems to get a single level. Oh god. I wonder how much level how much experience the next level will require, because that might be even more. Like it might be 100,000 or something. It's probably going to be like 80,000-ish, 90,000, which would be 4 redeems still, but it feels like it tends to be about 10% of the experience you have. Plus a bit. How long have I got left at this point? Sub 5. Nice. Do I want to go back to doing lesser demons? Or do I want to go to Port Phasmatis and maybe do some glass blowing to get my crafting level up so that I can make some better armor? So I think glass blowing is like the best thing I have there, unfortunately. Just not really a lot of options. Your wave 60 out of 63 already? Oh my god. Jesus. Also 63 fucking waves. Oh. What have I got myself into? What did I sign myself up for, man? 63. Don't think you're getting it anytime soon, not even do I. Cannot open my inventory when on this course. It's just too quick. I don't know how to make any of the yak armor. I unfortunately couldn't find the snake for the snakeskin stuff. Like the snake that drops snakeskin, I just could not find it. Which would mean it's just green dragon stuff. Spinning, it's just not really going to be that fast, I don't think. It's glass blowing. I can do it at 46 and I get another one at 49. And I can buy the materials. You've got basically all of your health back. Necromancy broken. It does seem to be a wee bit, yeah. Because I assume the shit in there hits really fucking hard as well. Boss time? Jesus. I can't believe you got that so quickly. You wasn't prepared, he ranked you? Oh god. That's terrifying that you went through all of that just to get to the boss and get killed that quickly. Considering how quickly you did that, that's really scary. He's here for a Slayer task. Yeah, it wasn't even the purpose. Did he just one-shot you or something? Like, what happened? Oh, Jesus Christ. That scares the shit out of me every time. Right. There we go, done. I think I'm gonna go to Falador. Not a one-shot, but it was painful. Okay, that's good at least. I want to see with... Oh god. Okay, I have a lot less on me than I thought I did. With the stuff that I've got at the moment, how many crafting levels I can get. Basically. Bum, 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 bum. I need the ring of Karos, and I need the Ghost Speak amulet. I don't really need them as such, but... And my thinking was I will buy from the traders the stuff that you use to do the soda ash, the glass. Make the glass, blow it, go back to my bank, bank the stuff, then take money out, not money, sorry, take the stuff I've already got back in my bank, turn that into soda ash and stuff, and glass, and then take that to the traders, sell it, and blah, 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 blah. Continue. 702? What the fuck? Oh my god. Charter support Phasmatis. You won't lose anything important if you fail? Okay, good. Does that mean you just keep it all in your inventory or something? How does that work? So I trade with this guy. I buy this, and I buy this. I run my way over to the furnace that's here. I melt the glass. Which also gives me crafting, which I didn't even think about, to be honest. And I make the hardest thing I can, which I believe is this. 53, 52, so 52 and a half. It's one of the strongest in old school, apparently. Oh, fucking hell. And then, yeah, my thinking was I can maybe deposit this stuff in the inventory. Is it in here? It's not, it should be. Then I take 10 out. Run back to here and then go back. Oh, spoilers, Phoenix. Spoilies. That's terrifying, though. Fucking, how do you live that? Oh my god. Oh, no, don't do that. And then just sell this shit back to these guys. And hopefully I don't lose too much money from doing that. They will actually buy. Wait, they've not restocked any? In all that time? That seems wrong. I wonder if someone else bought some. That seems really, really slow for restock cycle. Because if so, then I can't really do this without world hopping, which would be poopy. And that kind of fucks the experience. And I don't know what to do. Rather than just be neurotic about having to buy some every single time I go near a trader. That'd be the only thing I could think of. Got to the end, but you were still 9 kills away from your Slayer task being done, so you had to do it again anyways. Aww. It's nice that you can click right over here as well. They do just restock it that slowly? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, that's terrible. Okay, well I guess I'm going to be forced to do some like world hopping purchasing and stuff off stream, because this is not going to be quick enough. At all. Like, if you actually have the soda ash and stuff, it's really good and it's quite fast, but if you don't, you're just screwed. If they restock that slowly. Guess also means I should buy all of the seaweed they have whenever they have it to make my own soda ash, and then I will have to collect my own sand as well. Which is entirely doable. It's just a shame, because I thought this might have been really good. I thought it might have been a clever little idea, but it's unfortunately a bit moot. Ah, well. I tried. It's the best you can do sometimes, right? The seaweed probably restocks disgustingly fucking quickly, because it's not as useful. This is very run intensive as well, so it's really nice to have the graceful. Definitely a need to prep heavily task. What's the experience an hour looking like? 40,000, so it's really good. No. And it would only get better at the next level when I'm able to do the lantern lens, so. It's a bit shit that stopped it. You can't do the light bulb until you're like level 87. What the fuck is that? We're making fish bowls now, apparently. Withdraw, withdraw. I will sell the stuff I make here, buy whatever they have remaining. Hopefully the seaweed, even though it's been a relatively short time, has fully restocked, because that would be really good. Or they're just slow as shit. Trade. They're just slow as shit, cool. Okay, here's an interesting thing. If I charter to Cafferby, do these guys over here have stock? Son of a bitch. So if I've got fuckloads of money to burn, I could just charter ship absolutely everywhere and buy it all out. It's a very inelegant solution. Well dang. Well dang. Where's the seaweeds? Pop this into the crafting tab. Instead of food. Why is it in food? I can put my money away for a moment. I'm going to turn all of the seaweed into soda ash. And then I will check what they have once again. And then go back to murder, I suppose. Ooh. Hello, Mr. Ragdoll. Welcome. How you doing? You're killing time. You're good. Emptied your old school coins once again. How am I? I'm alive. I don't feel very well today for some reason. Drained of energy a bit. Stomach's a bit messy. Head's foggy. But I'm doing alright. I'm having fun. Just a bit slow to think at the moment. I love this game. This game is so good for this like altered mental status. Sounds like I'm on drugs. Failing brain state. Because it just doesn't matter. Just do something chill. It's brilliant. You finally decided to grind Soul Reaper Axe? That thing sounds like it's very high tier. You bought a spec weapon before you change your mind? I'm not sure what that entails, but nice. It's like a truck. Big number makes brain happy. True. Big number does make brain happy. I got a whole lot of good juice endorphins flood in when my max hit increased from fucking 15 to 16. I was like, oh yeah. This is the best. Cool, there's 500 buckets, so I should never need buckets again. Since I'm going to end up with way more soda ash than I am buckets, I'm going to need to fill some sand by myself. Okay, let's switch my stuff back over again. And get ready to go a-murdering. 4,000 experience away from 85. Oh, that's sad. I actually needed the crossbow. Having the crossbow helps. Withdraw 5, withdraw 10, withdraw 10. What was my Slayer task again? Lesser demons, that was it. So I want to go to Falador. You need to get the motivation to get back into Slayer. You grinded it too much. I'm really enjoying doing it passively as I do my combat training. Like, I'm primarily doing combat training, and also, oh yeah, at Slayer I get experience as well. It's really helpful. You did it as aggressively as you could possibly imagine. Yeah, that's a good way to exhaust yourself on it really quickly, I imagine. But we had someone pop in yesterday, and they kept talking about bosses, and then someone came in today and mentioned Scurious, and now I'm like... should I try and take on a boss? My gear is so bad, though. Still need to kill Lessers. How many have I got left? 50 exactly, I believe. Because I went and did agility for half an hour, and then went and did crafting for a bit. Scarius is a great early introduction for PVM. $74 is a lot of them to have to kill, though. Like, that's such a high number. I should maybe do this on the other side of the fence until these guys lose aggro. That might be a better idea. You need channel points again, but you think you'll use all of your redeems from now on doing short to medium quests. Oh yeah, why is that? Assume they regain aggro by the time I return. I got shortcut access, yeah. I'm level 70 fucking agility. For some ungodly reason. Ungodly reason being Mace and Raka. Happy you're not the only person that isn't fully well in the head. Quest completion gives you access to like half the game, true. Whoopsie. I also imagine you probably need to have certain quests done before you can even do certain Slayer tasks. So it would probably be useful. Agility would be nice if it had decent AFK or better rates. Yeah, I think it was fine up until like 60 or so. And then it became so so monotonous to just run around in a circle for such a long time. I don't mind it not being AFK though. I do like playing the game. I'm sure there's something that's better for it, right? Where you could just like redeem agility experience somehow. That's maybe a little bit more intriguing to do. Could like Hallowed then? I don't know what that is. Is that a minigame? Sounds like a minigame. Actually, it has more use in this game than in RuneScape 3. You don't know why they give you the option to completely ignore run. Yeah, that's so ridiculous that you just don't have run energy as a thing. It's insane. It's an agility minigame, but it's behind a hard quest. I'm not doing any minigames if I can avoid it. Because the minigames very much seem like they are intended to be shortcuts. They make you get stuff quicker than you otherwise would be able to. And I feel like at least for the first time of playing the game through, I kind of want to do it the like quote-unquote intended way, as such. I don't mind if it's a slow burn and it's going to take a way longer time, that's fine by me. The agility minigame, it's not only faster, it's only faster if you learn to master, so it's not as much of a free experience shortcut. That's something at least. Oh, I've not lost aggro yet, okay. Yeah, but if you need 81 archaeology, then you'd probably be better off leveling agility anyway for a long time. Oops. Wow, I messed that up really badly. The panic. By the time you get 81 archaeology or the relic. So you know it's been going on for too long. Oops. You need to be 86 for requests. You're 2 levels away. That's really close. Dang. Yeah, 41 more of these guys to go, man. Jesus. At least the range levels are coming thick and fucking fast, though. It's brilliant. really wish one of these Slayer monsters would drop, like, actually good melee upgrades so that I could level my melee a lot quicker. This was a fucking disaster. Oh, I accidentally safe spotted him. Oh god, that's me. Excuse me? Okay, I'm back to safe. Monster Hunter Stories free. Oh, really? $95 necromancy is required to do the quest on the boss? Jesus. I mean, if it drops the best gear in the game, then that makes sense, I suppose. From what you remember, Slayer doesn't give all that good melee gear for a long time. We're talking about my good here, though. Like, I would like some adamant. I'm not talking about, like, super high tier crazy good, you know, just like some adamant. Maybe if I could be so audacious, maybe like a rune sword would be cool. Yeah, exactly. We're working on a very low standard of quality here. We're not working on a. It's got to be something that's better than what I've got that I can equip with 46 attack. Those Black Knights are gonna kill me. It's possible. I'm hoping they'll de-aggro soon. I have been here for a long time. Make your character cute, go spam uwu at the Grand Exchange. I'm an Iron Man. That's not gonna help me. And to be doing it for the fun of it. Doesn't help, I won't feel lonely. I don't feel lonely anyway. Black Knights were the hardest enemy when Classic first came out. That's cute. Gotta be fucking kidding me. How the fuck are they still aggroed? Nice. I'm dangerously low on this shit now. I remember when I was fighting the Black Knights when I was training mage earlier on, and I was really scared of them because they hit for 4s and I only had like 20 maximum hit points. That was a fun experience. Now I'm like, I don't give a shit. Sitting here on 10 hit points, and I'm like, they're probably not going to hit me. I'll be alright. It's wild how long. What a long way. Yeah, it really is. It really, really is. Yay, finally. Safe from death. Good 15. Good 15. That's what I want to see. Now I can finally go in and out of this little thing here. There we go. Good stuff. Now I just got to kill 37 more, get myself a nice easy range level out of it again. I've leveled up range so much. I was like, what, 51, 52 when I started playing this week, and I'm now level 56. I might not have even been in the 50s. I can't remember. It's eventually gonna make up to the point where it's gonna start affecting my shit, which is really upsetting. But it's good. Because it is easier to train. Unless I get a task that's like crabs. Which I wouldn't mind. If you want to give me a task that's just crabs game, like, I'm all for it, go for it. Make it easier for me. Please, I beg. Should be able to hit him from there, right? Yeah. These guys might not have anything great in terms of drops, but at least they do drop money. That I can live with. Let's organize this shit a little bit. I'll keep the gold ore and the iron bar. That's to be magicked into nothingness. Ooh. Come on, gimme. I'm so close. Give me my level. I want the extra accuracy that comes with it. Maybe I'll hit more. It won't make a difference for damage because I did just get a damage level up, so I can't expect that soon. There's a fucking Chaos Dwarf here? The hell? A dwarf gone bad. Seems like 3 of them is a good number to kill to like be able to pick up all the loot and stuff as well. Let me just run to the loot real quick. Although I'm gonna level up, so I should make sure that I keep attacking first. Woo! 57. Good shit. 57 ranks. Hello. There we go. What made me go Iron Man? It's the way I like to play games. I really enjoy the process of like doing it myself. Knowing that everything I worked for is like something that I directly earned, you know? Whereas if you were to if you're playing a classic account, it's really easy to shenanigan your way into like a single item that just happens to be affected by an update at that particular moment in time. That is now 5 times as expensive as it normally is. Like when I started, big bones, instead of being worth like 200 coins each, were I think 1,250 because an update had come out that made big bones more expensive, and I was already farming ogres anyway. So I could have made so much money so quickly that it would have just completely ruined like the entire balance of any sort of economy logic. Yeah, not even talk about hand-me-downs and people who join streams and then just, you know, trade off of the streamer, give 6 million gold or something just to make the streamer go like, what the fuck? Whereas this is a lot more fun for me. Every single thing I do feels so earned. If I go out of my way and buy something, I earned that money the hard way. I didn't just bullshit into some lucky drop that happened to be worth 500,000 gold on the Grand Exchange. It was a lucky drop that was maybe worth 10,000 gold via low alc, because that's all I've got access to. And I was like, fuck yeah! Alright, what I did for most of my money is I went to the effort to forge shitloads of... mine shitloads of mithril and forge loads of mithril longswords and get to the point where I can do logging of maple logs and fletching of maple longbows. And made so much money from that, you know? You watch one dude play blind, no guide. By the time he'd finished free-to-play quests, he had 20 million on bank and buying everything they needed from the Grand Exchange. So that's like... You're not playing the game at that point, right? Like, technically, yes, you are, but... You've skipped the whole game. Because every time you would need to get something, every time you hit the level, you can just instantly buy the next weapon. Hit level 40 combat, buy a rune weapon. Buy every rune weapon. Hit level 40 defense, buy every single piece of rune that exists in the entire game, because you could equip it all, and you could afford it all immediately. You can still make enough money to do that as an Iron Man, but it's harder, right? Hello, Summers. Now this, you like the hype train thing, or something else? Because I do like the hype train thing as well. The emote's great. It's a fan-fucking-tastic emote. All I need is 8 more range levels, and then I'll be 63. 20 more waves to go. Good luck, good luck. Friday's nearly upon us, it is. This tomorrow. It will be for you and Fire Emblem Engage time, which will be fun. It's nice to skip some grind, but it does feel like feel like a waste of time. I can understand the feeling nice to skip some grind. But in my mind, at least to some degree, if you don't want to grind, why are you playing RuneScape? Because it's kind of the whole game. The whole game's kind of just one big grind. You like to grind big bosses and buying a stack of shark with money earned from boss? Yeah. So that's the bit I understand. The bit I don't understand is when people are like, they start a character and then they get someone to give them shitloads of money because they're like, oh, I don't want to like have to struggle to start playing the game. Oh, that's the point of the early game. Is that you every singular coin you earn feels so impactful, and then you've just got a million GP in the bank, and it's just like, well, now there's no point. Why the fuck would you cut logs to get your wood cutting up right now, so that you could start fletching some bows or something? It's it's a waste. Not even people who got to max experience and all skills and ran out of stuff to do. Yeah, exactly. The people who just want to get to end game stuff quickly, or like just want to grind bosses and stuff, that I understand. Because it's like a different grind to some degree. If you just choose to ignore an aspect of the game. But if you choose to ignore skilling as a whole and only do combat, like that's it, then like you're just missing out most of the game, right? And you can't even do that because you need to do quests anyway. Like if I think it was there was an update for Valamore, right, which is like a new boss, and there's a quest you have to do to be able to go there. I don't think it has any requirements to it, but like, still. Was it chicken? Children. Yeah, it doesn't have any requirements, but still, yeah. I understand despising fishing in this game a lot. Fishing in this game is not ideal. Valamore overall is almost made for Iron Man. Oh really? Why so? Has a lot of skilling ways, so now they even added an AFK boss. Fair enough. Oh, was that the crystal crab that someone mentioned earlier? Whatever it was. Gemstone, so. A steel scimitar from a lesser demon. This is a level 82 enemy. You're gonna drop a steel simi? Are you fucking with me? The fucking Black Knights drop steel. I could just make a semi myself, you weirdo. A thing called Lesser is dropping you trash. It's level 82! Lesser or not. The Basilisk is level 60 something, and it dropped me a fucking rune dagger at one point. I'm pretty sure. Or at the very least, it dropped me a mithril spear. To less or whatever level you said, 83. They're very high level. That's why I'm hiding behind this fence. Very far away from that. That I'm so tempted to put myself back onto long range. Just to get the defense experience, so I'm actually getting my combat levels up. I'm wondering if I should do it, to be honest. Fuck it. I'm gonna shoot a lot slower, but... the defense experience means I'm actually working towards max combat. Well, not max combat, sorry, 70 combat. To be able to get the Slayer task, even when I'm using ranged. Not only when I'm using melee. You've been grinding so much range content, you're slowly closing it on max range? Oh my god. You will be very slowly closing in at that point then. Also, I can hit that guy from all the way back here because long range is amazing. I kind of wish for this, it showed you whatever skill was closer. Now you're hoping to be spooned? Spooned the thing you want? Because you hate the boss? Fair enough. Range is my highest combat skill? It is, but I've actively decided to use range as well. Magic was my highest combat skill until relatively recently. Because I hardcore leveled magic so I could get to, was it High Alchemy? Yeah, High Alchemy. But mostly so I had all the teleports. Like, I really went out my way for it. I burned the entire money I had at that moment in time. Buying runes. Pretty strange how Huggy never gives a clear-cut answer to question with two sides. Kind of like he's on the fence. I'm on the other side of the fence. I give clear-cut answers, don't I? I give clear answers, I just expand upon my reasoning. Range is a safe bet for Iron Man early, yeah. I mean, being able to do this instead of having to prayer flick because you're in melee is just a no-brainer, right? It just makes sense. the sad thing is it does halve your combat gain. It takes... You get levels, like, closer to each other, but it takes twice as long to get a level. Also, was that a 15 hit? I wasn't paying attention. I think it was, because I got 30-30. Which would mean that being on rapid wasn't giving me any levels. Mage and range does borderline nothing for combat. And I need combat level right now. It's the whole reason I'm doing fucking Slayer in the first place, is because I need combat level. And I want to train melee, but all of my melee stuff sucks. Like, I have an adamant scimitar, which is really nice. But I only hit for, like, max hits are 9, I think. And this is mithril equipment. Which is worse. And I'm hitting for 15s. And yeah, my you know, range level is higher than my strength level is, but it's not. It's 8 levels. It's not gonna make 6 max hit difference. Complete monkey madness. That's the thing I don't want to do. I don't just want to do quests and get easy shitloads of experience, right? That's why I still haven't done a waterfall quest. Because this gives you like 30,000 experience or something, and that's kind of poopy. That's a Grandmaster quest? Oh, really? Didn't I have access to that already? No? It just said it was long, didn't it? Oh no, it's a Master Quest. Yeah, true. It is a Master Quest. It's an entire stream kind of thing. With me at the helm, that sounds like it's an entire week kind of thing. The Grand Tree, yeah. You manage to beat a Master or a Grandmaster quest, you're entitled to the reward. Yeah, Waterfall quest isn't one of those though, right? It's very easy. It's a short quest, intermediate difficulty, which gives you a humongous reward. It isn't completely free. It sounds like it based on the way that people recommend it to everyone. Help us a partner showcase, yeah. I mean, you got stories free, right? You can easily fuck up if you don't know what you're doing. Fair enough. A new Octopath? What, Octopath Traveler 3? Jesus. Christ. Ports. Octopath Traveler 0. Oh, okay, of course. Twisted Reflection. Fans can expect it in 2026. Now the question is, has Capcom destroyed their side game as well as their main game? Because hopefully they have not. I'm more inclined to go the other way, to be honest. I would say probably yes. Different engine? I don't think the engine's the problem, Mace. It's the publisher. Easier to make? Probably. Oh, I hate being on shore on long range after using rapid the whole time. You really need to see the first party tiles? Hey, Anton. How you doing? Really want to finish these lesser demons. You're off to watch a movie, have fun, enjoy your movie. I will do. I feel like I'm gonna kill these 9 lesser demons, get my task handed in back at the person, because then I think I will be able to buy the bigger and badder task thing, which will be good. And then I can decide what to do next. You know what? Fuck this. Give me the increased attack speed. I'd rather just try and get to a task that gives me a better melee weapon than use the better melee weapon. It's just going to make the kills so much quicker. Problem is, it's so slow to get any of the defense experience doing it this way, because you only get half, whereas if you use melee to get defense experience, you get the full amount. And I think that's more worth it. 2 high def and 2D RPGs from Square Enix in a row. How often do Nintendo Directs happen? Because it feels like, and obviously it's like very personal taste, right? But it feels like they happen a lot of the time, and you're always like, everyone's always like, well, that was meh. Three to 4 times a year? How are they always so seemingly mediocre then? It's a hype thing at the start and at the end, but otherwise it's just whatever. Seems like a great reason to just make it less long. I'm gonna switch to long range so I can shoot this guy, and then switch back to rapid so I can hit him again. Might as well abuse long range actually being extra long range to give me a further lure. Right side, you're almost 78 necro. Nice. Depends what you count as a direct, if we're being generous. It's 8, 12. Explain? Sometimes they make a direct for a single game. Oh, is that if it's like a big one? Xenoblade 2 and 3, right. Minor ones for indie games are focused on a franchise like Pokemon, right. Okay. Four more demons. I'll be so close to killing 100 of them. Just not 100, so I can't look up the drop tables. That's so rude. God damn it. Partner Showcase, Nintendo Directs, One Game Directs, right. And the only ones that seem to ever be very interesting are the Nintendo ones and the One Game ones. Because every time one of the other ones comes on, everyone is like, eh. There was one thing, but eh. What the fuck? That's a great question, N10. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Indie World's a shovelware with one game. That seems like something you would not want associated with your console. Partner showcases have moderately interesting snippets like Hyrule Warriors. Are they making another one? Mithril dragons? That sounds badass. I will be really interested to see how much Slayer experience I got from this task, because it's got to be a lot. The sheer fucking number of them it gave me. 79 per pop, and I had to kill 74. It's a lot of Slayer experience. Hyrule Warriors is cool. It is a Warriors game. The one associated with Breath of the Wild is non-canon. $74 Lacedaemon, 5,000 experience. And I have a total of 150 Slayer points, which was the all-important number, if I'm not mistaken. Go to the Grand Exchange, please. Whoop whoop. Bum, 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 bum. Let's quickly just get rid of all this shit. Oh shit, not the... not that. Didn't really want to do the steel bar either, but hey. There we go. And 5k, 4.5k money. That's pretty solid. Pretty solid. Okay, I do not want to get a new task because I will not remember what it is. Because my brain has the mental integrity of a peanut right now. So I just want to right click him and then go to like trade or rewards. Rewards, I think, is what it is. Rewards. $52 fletching, broad bolts for 55 fletching, amethyst broad bolts for 76 fletching. Bigger and badder. Increases the risk against certain Slayer monsters with a chance of superior version spawning while on a Slayer task. That seems really cool. Confirm. All of my Slayer points gone. In an instant. Avianzes, Mithril Dragons is your task. Slayer rings, 85 Slayer, well done, well done. I don't know if there's any of these I really want now. How to assign warped creatures? I don't know what any of this means. Go back into the rewards really quickly. That ring would be nice if it can teleport you. But maybe it's better just to get the, like, 300 point thing just to make your own rings. Oh, 75 crafting, never mind. I would like this, the rune pouch. That's what it was, yeah, the rune pouch. I want that. 750 points. Ouch. That fucking hurts. Well, there we go. I am going to take a quick break right now. I think I'm going to try and play 9 Souls when I come back from it, because I do really want to play 9 Souls. So I will be back with more RuneScape, specifically, I believe, on Tuesday at this point. It will be the next day. It will be, yeah, because tomorrow is For You and Fire Emblem Engage. So if you're just here for RuneScape, thank you. I will be back in around 10-15 minutes or so with some 9 Souls. See you in a sec.